Meyer is the author of Flush, the exaggerated memoir of a fourth grade scaredy cat superhero. Nancy Ranke Shelton has recommended Garn Press enter Flush for a Newbery Award. She writes, Flush is an excellent read that includes the authentic inclusion of young male voices, the realistic relationships between young boys, the way a reader may identify with a kid who is a loner and yet quite able to have many great hours of summer fun, and the understandable difficulty in the communication between father and son. Meyer sprinkles humor throughout the book, and Ricky's thoughts and his way of being a child were excellently portrayed. I felt close to Ricky, like I'd want to watch him out the window if I could. I wondered if I had lived on his street when I was a kid, if we might have been friends. I hope so.
It was hot. We both had canteens. We drank and ate crackers and fished. Tom caught the first one. He called it a shiner. I'd never heard of that kind of fish, but I didn't know much about freshwater fishing. A little while later, he had a bite. I got another one, he said. Wow, I responded. He reeled it in, and to my horror and surprise, it was one of the goldfish I'd seen the other day. I didn't care much about a shiner being caught, but the sight of this beautiful fish on his hook made me feel pain in my mouth as though I had been hooked. Let it go, I screamed, much louder than I intended. We'd been fishing in silence, and he looked at me quite stunned. What? Tom said. Let it go. Get it off the hook and let it go. Are you nuts? He said. It's a carp. I'm taking it home. I watched, feeling sick, as Tom took the goldfish off his hook and put it on a stringer. The stringer is a chain with 12 places for fish. Each place is a clip, shaped like a safety pin. And the person with the fish pushes the clip open and reclips it after it is sent through the fish's mouth and out its gills. This never bothered me in saltwater fishing, but the sight of the goldfish being skewered and the feelings I felt for it in my own mouth enraged me. Just let it go, I pleaded. Tom finished putting the goldfish on the stringer, set the stringer in the pond by tying the chain to a nearby tree with a piece of string, and then came over to me. Before he reached me, I looked into the water and saw the goldfish straining to get away, but it was chained to the stringer. Tom grabbed me by the shirt and pushed me, back first, into the mud. My back felt wet and muddy, as I, for the second time this summer, had someone of greater strength on top of me. Tom was angry. I'm not throwing it back. You understand? What the hell is wrong with you? I was shocked that he was so strong, that he was so fast, and that he said a word I wasn't allowed to say. I just think I couldn't finish my sentence. I couldn't say to Tom that I thought the fish was beautiful and should be free. What? What is it? He demanded. Nothing, I said. Keep it if you like. I like, he said. I like a lot.